Today we are going to start with writing the numbers 18 and 19. Yesterday we learned how to show 18 and 19 with objects, so today we're going to learn how to write it with words and numbers. So let's start with Mr. Mouse and Scout.
Hi! Guess what? I found a lot of balloons tied to this picnic table. I bet there's going to be a party today. A big, big party. There are so many balloons. I wonder how many balloons there are in all. It's hard for me to tell. Click the balloons so we can count them more easily. Hey, good job! So, there are 10 balloons in one bunch and 8 more balloons in the other bunch. Is that what you counted too? So how many balloons are there in all? A lot, right? I think we better write that number down since it's so large.
Taryn is a teenager. The number of counters shown is the same as Taryn's age. Let's find out how old Taryn is. There are 10 counters in the full 10 frame, and 8 more counters in the next 10 frame. 10 ones and 8 ones is 18. There are 18 counters, so Taryn is 18 years old. You can show 18 as a number. Let's see the number 18.
Okay, let's see what an 18 looks like as a number.
You can also show 18 as a word. Now let's see the word 18.
So before we click on the word, let's look at the number. The number 18 is a 1 and an 8. So I want you to try writing that number down on a piece of paper. So a 1 and an 8 for 18. And now let's see what it looks like as a word.
The word 18 is spelled E-I-G-H-T-E-E-N. Now you can show 18 as a number and a word. Betty is 1 year older than Taryn. Let's find out how old Betty is. Show one more counter.
So let's click to add one more counter.
Let's find out how many counters there are now. There are 10 counters in the full 10 frame, and 9 more counters in the next 10 frame. 10 ones and 9 ones is 19. There are 19 counters, so Betty is 19 years old. You can show 19 as a number. Let's see the number 19.
So let's look at the number. And again, when you see the number, I want you to write it down on your paper.
You can also show 19 as a word. Let's see the word 19.
Okay, so the number 19 is a 1 and a 9. So make sure you have that on your paper. A 1 and a 9. Now let's see it as a word.
The word 19 is spelled N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N. Now you can show 19 as a number and a word. How many hats are there? First, look at the top 10 frame. How many hats are in the top 10 frame?
So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we know a 10 looks like a 1 and a 0. And that's what the number on the right looks like. So I'm going to click the 1 and the 0 for 10 hats in my 10 frame.
job! The top 10 frame is full, so there are 10 hats in the top 10 frame. Now look at the bottom 10 frame. How many hats are in the bottom 10 frame?
Again, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have an 8 and a 9, and I counted 8 hats. So I'm going to click on the number 8.
Good job! There are 8 hats in the bottom 10 frame. 10 hats and 8 more hats is 18 hats. Which number shows 18?
Now remember, an 18 is a 1 and an 8, which that's what the one on the left side says, a 1 and an 8, because I have 10 and 8, which makes 18, so that's the number I'm clicking.
Good job! This number shows 18.
See you soon!